Carmel, you don't have to take my word on this, but I'm finna give you some knowledge about. You always talking about pit bulls, and I'm finna give you some knowledge. Okay, so I met a friend of mine. His granddaddy is real old. He was born in 1921. By the time 1935, they had owned pit bulls, and they knew everything. I mean, this man know everything about pit bulls. He know how to work them. He know how to make them everything that they need to be. So so he told me, he say, okay, pit bulls was banned back then. So they was mixing uh um staffs. They weren't really mixing staffs in there, because staffs is really, like, people keep saying, oh, they not the same thing. If you do your research and all that, and you go back, we're gonna go back to 1900, and you find anything that's about dog fighting. See, so the part of it was that Kobe brought them to America, and he wanted to change the name and call them pit bulls. But really, how he came up with the name pit bulls, because you had back in the days, if you was a butcher and you own, they didn't have cars, they didn't have nothing. How was they gonna stop if them bulls act like they act now and run wild? So they had to have something. They would send out a staff and American Bulldog, but they would send out the all white ones because they was more bigger. See, this, the knowledge I try to give y'all be trying to know it. So they was using them dogs to tame bulls. They was not created to be dog fight. Now, okay, now we gonna get back to this. So when you say that blue dogs is not pit bulls, I'm put like this, and the man said like that. I'm take the man off like he said. If you got a real pit bull, it already has stuff in it. That's what we had to put in them, so we wouldn't get them tucking. We put, like, I'm gonna say it, cause I don't feel like finish talking like him. He said they put boxer. They never, ever, he said they never, ever put them in pictures in there. Because they didn't, they put masters. He said they put the white American Bulldog. What else he say? He said they put any kind of terrier that had one really fluffy, had low hair. So they put any one of them that they could put in there. They didn't put no dog that could be fluffy, because they didn't want you to know what they was putting in their thing. So majority of them had put master in it. So like Hawk on the show, Hulk. But back then you couldn't go in their backyard, you couldn't see nothing. So you listen. So they would breed a game pit. They would breed the game pit bull with the same way Hawk on it did. And they would take the smallest puppy out of it, and they would keep on breeding. But at the end of the day, they always kept the parent, so they would keep the parent. And he was saying that people always say, well, no rock in them. He said they never put no rock. Rock back then had too much fur. Anything that had too much fur, they did not put it in there. They put everything that they could put in. Nothing. They did not put no hounds in. I mean no hounds with the long ears. They did not put that in there, because they said that it was no reason to put that in there. That dog didn't have no game. Yes, it would chase a duck, but it didn't have enough game. They was taking dogs that essentially was people aggression and mixing it with animal aggression. And they just kept it going and kept it going. And then nowadays people doing it, and y'all saying they mislabel, and that's not what it is. Like he said, All they doing is repeating the cycle, and y'all just don't know that. See, you can see now. Back then, you couldn't see. You gonna come from? So if they had a dog that was blue, they would breed it and wait until they got a puppy, and they'd keep the blue one in the backyard, or they'd keep the tiger stripe or the fawn. All these colors been out here, sir. They did not just come out in 2099. Like the man said, these been out since the early 1900s. You just couldn't see them like you can see them now. All this stuff that's going on now with these dogs, how people labelizing them as, and you saying that these doctors and these people and the news people, guess what? That's because they going by the knowledge of back then. If you could see an article about it and all that, or you can read books that people read behind about it. If you read, but in between the line, if a person said, "Oh, I had a choco pit puppy," that's in the 1900s. That's a great pit bull. Listen. Y'all can always disagree with what I say, but at the end of the day, I don't care how many y'all got pit bulls. Guess what? I know about pit bulls. Reason I went away from pit bulls because I was raised. I got so tired of pit bulls. I said, well, I like their body structure, and I started as a kid start looking up other dogs that had the same body structure as them. If I wouldn't have got a staff, I would have got the all white American Bulldog. If I choose not to have a staff no more, that's what I'm going to get. Me all white. I don't want that new shit. I want the shit that's built up like lady, good muscle, good body, good structure. That's where they come from. All back, if you remember pits back in the days, you had certain pits that was taller than other pit bulls. See, people came up with this band dog and band doggy. But you know why they came up with that? Because they had too many of these band dogs that didn't supposed to be that they was banned. Pit bulls was banned. American bulls, all these dogs was banned because the dog fight. That's where the name band doggy and band doggy come from. Band doggy mean it has more of many bands of dogs that's banned in its bloodline. Band doggy has a couple of them. See, y'all know y'all knowledge, but y'all think y'all know y'all knowledge when you really don't. How can you be a teacher? Listen. You and your distributors are always in my inbox saying, "Oh, I don't know this, I don't know that." Guess what? I put my money where my mouth is, because guess what? Anything that I'm saying on here can be pulled up, and it's knowledge. These are people that got, listen. You remember them pictures back in the days that you had to do like this? Tell Winston to show you some of them. Because the people I've talked to can show me pictures of dogs that's, boy. Hey, it's a man I know got a book. Man, they used to, give me a moment for this. Please give me a moment for this. They used to straight fight them dogs. Like, okay, so this how it went. They didn't give a majority of the time, they didn't give them dogs time to heal. Because if they're just like Mayweather, you see how Mayweather fought so many people. See, we as people need our rest because we were faint. But dog, man, them dogs fought back to back. So that means if he fought your dog, right, you'll tell me, give me a day, and I have him back ready. In that day, all he doing is letting the blood stop circulating. Then he go back at it. That's what they did. See, this is the part of it. The word pit bull is a blanket word, because at the end of the day, if you got a pit bull, your dog's either bred with the master, the boxer, the staff, Well, really not the staff, because the staff and the pit bull, they the same fucking thing. They just from different, they just was the same thing. People keep on saying no, they wasn't. We ain't talking about, listen, when he say the color, put like this. Prime example is, we ain't talking about the blue staffs, but the brown staffs, they are pit bulls. If you size it out, listen, if you could take, I could take any dog. Any dog. I can take a bully, make it look like, if it got a small head, I can take a bully, make it look like the size of the weight of a pit bull. I could take any dog and make it feature look like that. It's the diet that you give make your dog look like that. It's not. I wish people quit saying that it's in their genetic genes to look like that. No, it's not. It's your diet that make them look like that. Because if you feed them more than other people feed them, for example, you can take 2 puppies. Listen, anybody that's a pit bull breeder, you're gonna take 2 puppies. If you keeping them, it can be 2. Keep 2 male, keep 2 female. You can keep a male and a female. Doesn't matter. You take one, you put them on the diet, you get 8 parent, give them on, and then you take the diet that I do with my dog, and watch. You be like, they came out saying litter. It's the diet. See, this is what people fail to realize. Quit saying I don't know nothing about dogs. My passion for dogs is very strong. I can't even dog fight because my passion for dogs is so strong. So strong. So strong because guess what? See, I'd be the person if I was a dog, if I was into that bullshit, if my dog losing, I'm finna go in there with a knife and cut the dog's throat. Your dog's throat. Because that's my dog, I love. Then if my dog killing your dog, I might feel like cutting your fucking throat. Because your dog losing and it's gotta go through this. Because guess what? I understand why they say you shouldn't let your dog hog hunt. Because if a hog teeth is fucked up. So if it bites your dog, like your dog biting it, come on, man, it can hurt your dog. Your dog can take a hit in the chest and steal a form and go home and lay down and die. I put like this. Everybody want their dog to be so gang. Guess what? My dog is gang. I'm talking about like my stuff is real gang. But guess what? No dog fighting. You want to play with a toy. You want to run. You want to do something besides that. I'm not going to bring that. I'm not going to. That shit not exciting to me. Only way I'm going to let my dog fight another dog if a motherfucker dog break through my door and try to harm me and my kids or my wife. That's the only way. But I prefer to shoot. If I miss and she catch, boom, there you go. But I'm not excited with dog fighting because it's not hot. It's not the knowledge that y'all think y'all know, y'all don't know. Because I'm telling you, this man said, ain't nobody dog haven't been crossed with them breeds of bullmaster, boxer, a bulldog. Man said so many different. Any kind of terrier that didn't have big fur. So that any terrier that the terriers with the curly hair, nope. Like man said, that don't make sense. Why when you gonna get a puppy out there with that? They didn't give a care about the size and the height. They cared about the hair. See, that's what gets you out, the hair, the hair, the head. Some of y'all dogs' head, them boxers' head. See, y'all know so much. And John Kobe and all that, he ain't never. You can't say what the fuck he ever had. You know how I know that? Because the man said you don't. How do y'all listen? Listen, if I told you what I bred with my dog with, or what people bred like prime example, master of all bulldogs, you say you bred your dog did that. But the looks, we can tell that you did not do what you said you did. That's why your dogs look horrible. But guess what? If I told you that my dog ancestors, not saying that it really is, but my dog ancestors can be pit bulls, would you believe it? But guess what? That truly it is. Truly it is. My dog ancestors. No. Your dog, if you got a pit bull, your dog, and put like that, they both is the same. They both ancestors is the same player. A different country make it a different dog. Because, see, that's why they say American pit bull. But if you went back over there back then your American pit bull, if you went over there like for example, if you went back over there back then and you took dog back over there, your dog when you'll be over there arguing that you have American staff and they dogs is staffs. See, that's the part of it. You arguing with something that you don't even understand, that you're not even ready for. Majority of y'all not ready for it. Them are the same. I don't give a damn. Look it up. You don't have to, nobody has to believe me. My distributors, your distributors, nobody has to believe me. Look it up. Them are the same freaking dog. The weight difference, listen. Let me tell you something like the man told me. A real pit bull can max out. Real pit bull can max out at 60 pounds. A staff start off at 60 pounds and go higher. And and you know the largest pit bull that ever been, and it was a real game dog. And John, whatever his name is, Kobe owned it, because the man told me, was 75 pounds. So was that a pit bull or a staff? Y'all always bringing that man, but was that a pit bull or a staff? Because the biggest dog he had come out of there that was a game dog was 75 pounds. But I'm going to say it again. Pit bulls in at 60 pounds. Staff start at 60 pounds. So did he have a pit bull or did he have American staff? Y'all don't know. See, the knowledge I give y'all pass y'all. Oh, here more, I hear eating. No, listen to me. John Kobe owned a 75-pound pit bull. Pit bulls max out at what? 60 pounds, y'all say. Staff started at 60 pounds, so what did he own? Look it up. The biggest one he owned was 75 pounds. Pit bulls max out. I'm going to keep on saying it. Pit bulls max out at 60 pounds. Staff start at 60 pounds. So what did he own? That's why I said that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't know y'all dog. Y'all don't know y'all dog. Y'all do not know y'all dogs. I'm telling you the truth. You do not know dog. I'm going to tell you again. Everybody say, oh, he was the one that brought him to it. The biggest dog he owned was one of his dogs was 75 pounds. Pit bulls max out at 60 pounds. Staff start at 60 pounds. So what did he own? That dog was a stone cold killer winner. So was that a pit bull that want to fight or was that the staff? No, that was the pit bull staff. Quit saying this stuff been going on. I'm going to leave y'all on that one.